Oh snap! Who is it on the screen, ladies and gentlemen? That is right. You have the one and only V Money back in the house. How are you doing, Valeria?
I'm doing great because I see you again, Prad, my partner in crime. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be here. So let's have fun.
Let's go. I mean, the chat has been dying to see you, V Money. They've been asking forever and ever. When are we gonna see Valeria? You know, is she ever coming back to Canada? I know you have a nice Canada shirt on. You're ready for the re-entry whenever it's possible. So
Already.
yeah, we can't wait to see V Money back here. The chat saying gang gang, we're all back together. It does feel like the whole midday show back again, right? We're sitting right next to each other almost over here. How does it feel?
Well, it feels amazing. So I'm currently working on my digital portfolio and I was watching our videos through again, like our shows. Oh my God, like I constantly had a smile on my face and I was literally like laughing sometimes. Like it was so much fun. We were legends. Let's be honest.
Come on. We created that whole memes and movers segment, right? All those AMC, GME moving all over the place. And you were like great too with the scene switching. You were the perfect co-host at that moment for us to start off and build the brand, Miss V, and we miss you over there. It just sucks that whatever had to happen happened. And then I don't know if you know that recently I got let go from the Trader TV brand too. So now I'm trying to
Yeah.
build my own brand, like you said, trying to build my own portfolio. So I'd like to learn more about what you said on that. What's your plan on the future? How do you plan on building this portfolio? What do you want to do going ahead?
Well, I want to stick to the journalism, to be honest, because I was studying journalism. And as you said, it's a great start, Trader TV Life. Like, I think for you also, look how you grown, like, you have your own show now. And I want to continue developing my journalism skills. Also, I really hope to come back to Canada and develop my career there in Toronto, right? So if visa officer watching the show right now, please give me
Help
visa.
her
We
out,
need
man.
it.
Come on. We need her back in this country. Maybe Trader TV will take you back if you do go back. And also, I remember watching your old school videos of you doing news reporting. So I can't wait to even see more of those when you are back. Those are legendary. I'm pretty sure chat remember those.
I was doing like last 420 in Toronto before
I
the
remember
official
that.
invitation. Wow, everybody has to watch this.
Big memories over there, Miss V's. Miss V question is currently coming in from the chat. Where are you currently?
I'm currently in Russia, city Chelyabinsk. This is my hometown. So yeah, here I am.
Oh, Miss V, I forgot I had like a whole thing ready, but I was so nervous to see you again. I forgot what I wanted to say, and I had this whole thing ready, so I'll say it now. I'll say, Привет, Valeria, как дела? I remember, see? I remember.
know what? I also wanted to ask you because I
Oh
remember we
no,
were
you're
talking
frozen.
about. Oh no, how do we fix it?
Let me see if I can fix that. There we go, fixed.
Yes, I'm
Yes,
back.
yeah.
Guess who's back? So I remember we were talking about food a lot, and your favorite word was chibureki.
Chiburiak, yes. What was that?
Yes.
Jamaican patties?
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. We learned a lot of. You taught me a lot of Russian words. That was a fun. What was? We learned a lot of other things too. We had the Russian word of the day segment.
I
Uh,
believe pizza,
sorry.
chicken, kuritsa.
Yeah, kuritsa. That's all you ate every single day at that workplace.
I
Kuritsa,
know.
kuritsa, kuritsa.
I hate chicken now.
Yeah, I couldn't. I probably can't eat chicken for another year. I have to go eat beef or something else, and then come back to chicken because of that workplace. But no, I can't complain. Free
Yeah,
lunches,
Trader to life.
free
Love it.
lunches. So I'm not gonna complain, even though I did throw out most of them and go out and get my own food. But free lunches, no complaints about
Ouch.
that. Uh, sorry, we never
But
said
good.
that, chat.
Right, but actually, I was also impressed by your Russian accent, though. Like you don't kind of have it. Like all
I
the
don't
words go
practice
so
it.
easy going. Yeah, without practicing, just so easy
Yeah.
going. So when I show this video to my parents, and they will see that part where you speak Russian, they're like, "Oh my God, Brad."
Yeah, I remember a couple words here and there, man. I love every time I recognize people like in public speaking Russian. I go, oh, I miss Valeria. I wish she was still here. So we can't actually wait to have you back, Valeria. How is your little puppy Louis doing?
Yes, so I brought my puppy with me, of course, and he grew up so much. Like he's a big Maltipoo dog now, and he's so strong. Well, he's good. He's still super active. He loves my family because I was working, right, and he would spend a lot of time alone at home. And here, like, he has so much attention. He's so spoiled. I just love him. And we have another dog here. He is Yorkie, and he's old, like he's around 13 years old, and this Maltipoo always backs that Yorkie, and like they have little fights, but other than that,
Just pet stuff. It's who's dominant? I'm dominant. No, I'm dominant.
yeah,
Fights nonstop.
exactly,
I love
exactly.
it. I wish my dog had someone to play with like that. And my dog just he's by himself, and I have to fight with him sometimes, kind of show him that I'm dominant. And then he goes, "No, I'm dominant." So me and my dog have that relationship. I get it. I'm kind of saying
I
I'm a
remember,
dog.
I remember a crazy story. You said that when your dog was biting you, you bite it back.
Yeah,
So
sometimes you have to tell your dog like, "Hey, you're the boss," and I have to bite my dog back, not physically, but the whole idea of just fighting the whole dog back. I love my dog though. I wish you were here back in the day when we were actually having the barbecues. We had a couple barbecues. Sadly, you were not here. Otherwise, you would be able to meet my dog and actually get introduced to Coco. Uh,
yeah, super fun.
Let's see if chat has any questions over here for you guys. People are obviously just simping over you, Miss V. People have
Yes, I
missed you a
don't see the
lot.
chat.
You don't see the chat? Yeah, you should open up the YouTube. See if they have any questions that you. They're just simping over you. People are talking about they would
Yeah.
love to marry you, Miss V over here. And obviously those are
Oh,
all the
really?
comments coming in from back in the day too, right? Do you miss any of those the YouTube chat from back in the day?
I do miss the chat a lot. It was such a great energy, so many great people. I mean, I personally learned so much from the chat. First of all, like it's how to manage it, right? So how to kind of like you have 3 seconds to see if it's appropriate message or if it's not. Also, my main thing I learned how to say burger.
Yes, that was a pretty good
Was
way. Good job.
burger
Good
because
job.
people were saying that I'm eating boogers.
I
So,
remember that. We,
yep.
we, we had to go through a couple bans from the chat too because they tricked you into saying some bad words by mistake. Yeah,
Yes.
people were so naughty in the chat back in the day. Um, we
But you
also
were protective. You were like, stop
I
saying
had to I
burger.
had to I had to. Do you still use Olaplex products? I see you're still blonde.
Okay, yes, I'm still blonde. Thank you. I didn't lose all of my hair.
Yeah.
Guys, no, I actually don't use Olaplex products anymore because kind of, I believe they had a few like lawsuits that people
Really?
were like, do you use?
I didn't know that. This is probably Olaplex. Now I'm scared.
No, well, Olaplex, it's like hair care
Okay.
after treatment. No, no, you're good. I
Okay.
don't know. Like, first of all, it's kind of hard now to find Olaplex in
Okay.
Russia. So that's why I use like different oils and other stuff. But by the way, I love your hair so much. So your style developed, and I was
Better than
there when
before.
you first went blonde.
Yeah, that was all because of you too, Miss V. You forced the chat into getting the whole thing happen. You were the first person to initiate, Platinum Prad, and then this was the second version of it. So yeah, shout out to you, chat. She's the one to be at fault, and if you don't like it, but she's also the
Blame
one
me.
to be thanked if you do like it. Blame her.
No, I love it, especially how you now use it. It's like it's so you. It's your personal style. I like it so much.
I'll
It's
take it.
too
Thank
long.
you. Thank you, Miss V. Thank you. I'll take it. You know, we kind of have that both blonde going on. You know, the blonde and blonder kind of thing. I'm the blonder, obviously. I'm the stupider person here. That's the idea.
How do they say like go blonde and don't care or what? Like, do you know the phrase?
Well, I think blondes always have more fun. That's the whole idea, right? Blondes have
Yeah,
more
that's
fun,
true.
and no one can
That's true.
beat the doubt. No one can doubt that statement over there. Valeria probably
Oh,
gonna have no hair if
blonde
he keeps
hair, don't
bleaching.
care.
Blonde hair, don't care. I like that one too. You also had a couple good ones when it came to trading. What was that? Like, trend is your friend, my friend.
Trend is your friend, my trend
Yeah,
is your friend. And
I remember you
yeah.
saying stuff like that. And you know, remember when you used to trade Tesla? You remember any of those Tesla trades
Yeah.
that you used to pull off?
Oh, oh my God. So everyone, I guess like everyone was like, why is she so obsessed with Tesla? So guys, that's because I had my most profitable trades on Tesla. And also I like the volatility in the stock. It's always so much fun. It always brings opportunities. Even now I wanted to touch on Tesla. So Tesla had earnings in July, I believe,
Yeah.
and it beat
Whoa,
both.
guys, she's still keeping up with stocks. Let's go. Let's hear
And I
it.
believe it beats earnings, both earnings and revenue estimates. Uh, Nevertheless, it's now down more than 20%, still
Yeah.
the earnings. But again, guys, in terms of day trading, what a great opportunity. If you short that move to the downside, you're in the money, right? So I love Tesla, and um, I still believe in that stock, even in long term. I believe in the company. I love Tesla.
Yeah, you always bet
Did you?
on Elon. You always bet
Mhm.
on Elon. Elon never loses. That's just the fact of the game over there. So I agree. I mean, Tesla is now going down, sadly. We might see it go down to like somewhere between 215 or $200, but I think that would be a good spot to see if buyers come in, and if they do, I might actually invest in Tesla over there a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, but I like that. I like that you're still keeping up with Tesla. You used to trade Tesla all the time, and you're not wrong because there's so much volume in that stock, right? So
Oh,
much
volume,
volume
not
in there
volume.
too. Volatility is there too. It moves drastically. There's so much
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
volatility
yeah.
with volume in it too. There's so many opportunities to make money on Tesla. It's amazing, and I'm glad that you're still keeping up. Do you still trade by any chance, or do you just keep track because you have fun with the
Yeah,
idea of it?
I don't actually trade right now. I haven't been trading since I left Trader TV Live. So basically, the reason is that because I was a rookie trader for a
Right.
long period of time, and it happened that
Guys, rookie, she was killing it on paper money, obviously, let's just be
yeah,
honest.
paper.
But she was killing it, making me look like an absolute noob who
Oh,
was live with her sitting next to her. We had such good memories, and you know, people actually loved watching your trades too, Miss V. So if you ever want to have a career in trading, you might actually have the edge for it. And you learned a lot sitting there too. I mean, let's talk
I
about
learned so
that. You learned so much at Trader TV Live. How do you grew a lot in there.
I did, and again, memes and movers show. I think I got a great base from Trader TV Live, and memes and movers kind of gave me opportunity to practice that base knowledge. And thank you so much because you were helping me so much. You were explaining different stuff. Like I was listening what you say, and I was looking at the chart and like pictures would go together, realization would come. I always would ask you questions, and you also were so helpful on the chat because people were asking questions. And yeah, I think it was a great show. So my story was, so last 10 days of being on Trader TV Live, that was the time I went live. So
Oh
basically I
wow, you
had
actually traded live?
I d-
I don't
I
remember
did
that. Okay, let's hear the story.
I lost money. No,
No.
no, but first of all, my first like 5 trades were profitable. That even my how you call it, like, so minimum amount of money like you can
Shut
use,
down?
it shut down. Even my shutdown grew up from 50
Nice.
to 80. Yes, and then like I just went to like negative, I believe 100. It was not like big money. I came to Greg, our floor manager at that time. I'm like, Greg, I lost money. He's like, it's okay, don't
Yeah.
worry. And yeah, so basically I had opportunity to trade live just for around like 10 days, and I still needed that support. I think to start it on my own, but I still like remember everything.
That's
I
good.
think that I'm a trader. Okay,
You
so
are. I mean, you were a legitimate co-host for the midday show for a good year or something, and you were talking about the stock market. You're a trader, okay? Trust me, you're a trader. People enjoyed you having on there. I'm just coughing over here. Excuse me.
as
Um,
usual.
that makes exactly as usual. What do you miss from like the Trader TV days? Do you miss anything the most?
Absolutely, I miss a lot of things. Well, I miss a lot communication with viewers. A lot, like being on
Come
the
on, Miss
chat,
V. They
like.
don't message you on Instagram anymore. I'm sure they message you all day.
Well, they do, and I actually really appreciate that because
Good.
it's not like that. Like, I left and everybody forgot about me. People actually still reaching out to me, asking how am I, like even like share their trades, and I really appreciate that. They actually still keep me up to date because they say like, oh, markets are in red, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. So, and also of course I miss the team. I think it was the golden era, how I say. um I just miss a lot of things.
Yeah.
Memes and movie show. um like I miss when market close, and
The
like
bell
some big.
ringing.
No, I
No?
don't miss bell ringing though. But I miss like when some big orders would come and you would guys sit and wait like for that like aftermarket trade,
Yeah.
and when it would be successful, like whole office would be cheering up, and it was so exciting. I would feel like I'm somewhere on the Wall Street and
Yeah.
part of something big and important.
Yeah, it was
What
good
about
fun
you?
days for sure. There's a good question over here in the chat. So you obviously were a coffee person, Starbucks, Tim Hortons, right? Big
That
time
I
Starbucks,
thought you
big
were
time Tim
talking
Hortons.
about coffee. I was bringing to Sean.
No, no, no. You drink a lot of coffee. You always had a Starbucks. You always had the Tim Hortons cup with you. Compare that to what you get in Russia right now. Which one is better?
Starbucks.
Starbucks? You miss
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
I'm addicted to Starbucks. Oh my god, guys, it's so hard. I think about Starbucks every day, and I just do coffee at home. I don't really go anywhere for coffee here. I'm being loyal to
Yeah.
my Starbucks. I mean, actually, Starbucks used to be in Russia, and then they closed Starbucks, and
Right.
they opened new franchise called Stars Coffee, I believe. And actually, I never had a chance to try it because they didn't open a location in my hometown. I believe it's only in Moscow. Anyways, can't wait to sip that caramel macchiato.
The addiction of Starbucks is real in this woman, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Starbucks addiction looks like.
Oh
uh,
yeah, it
no.
should be one of the hardest on the list.
What type of foods do you miss in Canada? If you do come back to Canada, what would be the first food place you'd go to? Like Blondie's Pizza? Like what would you go first thing you want to eat?
McDonald's.
Come on, Miss V. No, it's got to be something better than that. You always
Okay,
talked
well,
about Blondie's Pizza, right? It's got to be something
I
like
did, I
yeah.
did, but it's like when you live there constantly and like, okay, today Blondie's pizza, today this, today that, and when you don't live there for a year, I'm like, oh my god, give me that cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger from McDonald's. Okay, you know what? That just means guys go along McDonald's, right? Because a lot of people might feel the
Yeah,
same way. A lot of people might just feel like, hey, I just want to eat that McDonald's. Especially when you're drunk, McDonald's comes in so clutch. It's the best thing to eat when you're drunk at night at 3 a.m. Oh, I'll just eat that burger and then drink
yeah.
that cool drink. You're having the best time. Um,
By the way, what's your top place like for food recently? You remember that place, chicken
Super
something?
chicken.
Super chicken. You used to go there every day.
Yeah, we don't go there anymore. Plus, I've been like kind of watching my weight now, right? Those were the fat days. These are like the healthier days, so I don't really eat out. Like I do eat out a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I don't eat out like at Super Chicken and unhealthy places too much. And also just like start hitting the gym and kind of doing better. So
Yeah.
lost quite a bit of a weight, feeling better, looking better, hopefully. I don't know, just kind of stroking my own ego over here while I say this. I kind of want to stop talking about that one. But no, I Super Chicken. What happened with Super Chicken was a couple people at the floor got almost like food poisoning from it. So that scared me. So I stopped eating there, and then that just completely stopped the whole Super Chicken thing. Not trying to bash them, but that's what happened to people. So I stayed away from it.
Yeah, good idea. You remember they blocked us on Instagram?
Yeah, that was rude. We were trying to help them by giving them follows, and they blocked us.
Oh, I know. That was the red flag already.
That was a big red flag. Good point. Yeah, that was very rude. Um, which has more drama, YouTube comments or the stock market dips? I think the YouTube drama has more drama for sure. YouTube comments instead of the stock
I
market
think
dips.
because markets sometimes go up, sometimes go down, but comments are always spicy, guys.
Spicy, muy
Let's go.
caliente.
Will caliente?
Muy caliente. It's like a very spicy in Spanish, I think. I'm probably wrong, but I hope I'm not.
Muy caliente.
Yeah. How hard is it to get onto the Trader TV floor? I mean, they hired me, so it's not that hard. But you might have to figure that out. You might have send in an application. I just don't work there anymore, so I can't help you on that side, my guess. If I'm guessing Fahad was after your time, yeah, you didn't work with Fahad, did you?
Well, wait, Fahad was
Yeah,
cameraman,
the
no?
camera guy.
I
Oh,
did.
you did? Okay, yeah. Fahad doesn't work. He now works at a different company too. But yeah, I didn't think that you worked at the same time as Fahad.
I did. Fahad, Lucas,
Lucas,
Maggie,
Maggie, Rob,
yeah,
Katrine,
Katrine, yes, I
yeah,
remember her. I just recently
Liz.
saw her doing the bell now.
Yeah, Katrine
Yeah.
rings the bell every single day. There's these guys who used to simp over you, now they simp over Katrine every day. So it's the same thing, just a different girl, right? They just need some
Go
girl to simp
Katrine.
over. But I'm sure like you were their number one. Like they miss you every single day. Even when I was on the midday show, they would always be like, Miss V and Trader Prad were the original. Bring back the original midday. They keep
Oh,
saying that, which is
really?
always funny. But they miss you. They love you.
I think we had a perfect duo.
Yeah.
Like you experience, you talk about trades directly, you literally all into the trade, and I'm kind of at the same time interacts with people, bring stuff to you. So we had a great like camera chemistry, and like we were great together. I love it.
We also had those entertainment segments where you used to bring in like Kim Kardashian stories, and you always
I just
updated me on like the social drama, the social media drama. I was like, okay, this is exciting. Let's see what this one is. A lot of Kanye stuff, a lot of Kim Kardashian stuff. That was good. Good
Elon
times.
Musk and who else? Like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I mean, and I always like that when I bring it up, you were always interested.
Cause
Like,
like I don't really like
and
look into it at my own time, but I do like everyone's a little nosy. Everyone's a little,
yeah.
oh, what's going on? I wanna know, but I don't really do it on my own time. But I appreciate it anytime you filled me in the dots over there. I was like, ah, okay, so this is what the spicy drama is. Ah, okay, okay. Um, I had something I was gonna say, but I forgot because damn. I'll think about it. But do you have anything that you want to ask?
So you asked me a question, what like my most memorable thing about like being
Yeah.
on Trader TV. So and like what do I miss the most? So is there anything you miss the most about like being on the show, or maybe like about that time? Except
Honestly, like being on the show was great. It was fun, but it was a big problem to my trading. A big like hindrance to my trading. It wasn't really working out. It kind of felt like I was forced into taking trades during the midday, because if I don't trade trades during the midday, then why am I really hosting? And then if I'm trading on a simulation platform, then it's kind of basically illegal to be trading simulation and saying that you're trading live. So there was like a big problem over there for being a host and being a trader on there too. But I much rather do content like after the trading day, where I get to trade the whole day, have my money being made, and then kind of summarize the day for other people. But doing all of that has given me like a wide variety of skill sets, big amount of skill sets. I could basically, talk for an hour without having to worry too much, and thanks to Trader TV for that. Then I could also trade during doing that a little bit because of Trader TV. Then during the time where they first fired me and they made me go work on production, I learned how to use Photoshop, After Effects, and all the other tools. Like I made the thumbnails, even though thumbnails are not really perfect, the ones that I'm using right now, or even the "Who's that Pokemon" type of thing.
I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I'm not the best at Photoshop, but all the skill sets that I've learned working for them and doing for them, I figured, hey, if I can do all of this for them at a decent level, why don't I just do it for myself and just grow along with time, and then people see my growth on that side too. So that's why like I thank Trader TV for all allowing me to build a brand, have a stage where I got to voice my opinion about the market. People got to love me, hate me, whatever it is. Now I'm able to transfer that brand here and keep on growing from it. So I thank them for that. Whatever happened. Moving on from it, and now I'm just looking forward for the future. Will I ever go back? Probably not, and I don't even see them asking me. So I just want to move past that episode and period, and just work on this brand at the moment. But no hard feelings towards Trader TV Live for me.
So you said about future, and I've heard in one of your shows that you said like that in September you're back to your active trading,
Right.
You said that this show might be like postponed or something.
Exactly, right. So you Miss V actually watches.
Yeah. So what did you mean? Like it's gonna start later, or like you will take a break for some period of time?
No, so basically if I'm trading again from September 1st, the time slots from traveling to work and traveling back home will take a little bit. So my stream might be a little bit later on in the day, probably like at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the day instead of 4 o'clock. And it'll be kind of the same thing where I'll talk about the markets, I'll talk about my trades, and it'll be actually more about my trades, where people get to see how I executed throughout the day. They get to see the videos that I record of my screen trading. They get to see my screen, my share size and everything too, right? So I'm going to show people very in-depth trading of how an actual prop firm trades. I wouldn't even call myself a prop firm trader, but how a trader who's trying to grow and become the best trader he can be is trading, and what I identify. And if that helps people, it helps people. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to help people get to the level that I got to, and as I keep growing, people keep growing along with me, and we grow together, and we hopefully all make a little bit of money along the way.
Yeah, that's right.
And Miss V, if you ever want to come and be a co-host on the Praddy Daddy show over here, you're more than welcome. I obviously can't pay you how much Trader TV could have paid you, but you're more than welcome. The chat would have loved it, and I think the chat's been asking for this reunion, right? They've been asking for this reunion, the original Memes and Movers hosts reunion.
One and the only.
One and the only.
Actually, it would be so much fun. Hopefully, eventually, I will come back to Toronto. It would be so nice to visit your studio, and we actually really like. It's
my parents' house. Yeah, but it's basically.
No, but I mean, like, it's not like the setup is so great though.
Thank you. Yeah, I really worked on it.
That's why I call it real studio.
Thank you.
And I would really want to join, and we would be able to have some fun.
Yeah, you're more than welcome, Miss V. More than welcome to come by and visit the studio anytime you want. And on
So
that
I'm
note,
taking the plane now.
let's go. Get her that visa. Get her that visa.
Get me visa.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And on that
Take me to the
note,
border.
Miss V, I think we're gonna wrap it up over here because I know it's getting pretty late for you. It's like, what, 1, 2 p.m. a.m., sorry?
1:30 a.m.
Guys, this girl's a trooper. She's staying up till 1:30 a.m. and staying on live just for you guys. So, Miss V, I thank you for doing this for me. Thank you for doing this for the chat. We'll see you next time. Whenever you want to go live again, hit me up and we'll go live without a problem. Thank you for taking that time. Until next time, Miss V, love you. Peace. Let me quickly hit this button. Bye.
Bye.